Hey everybody, I wanted to show y'all what I'm doing today is I am setting up some fig cuttings. This is LSU Purple, some trees that I have here, got from my sister. Thanks for the cuttings, appreciate it. And these are some cuttings that I want to do, get some rooting started. I'm going to do somewhere around 60-70 cuttings, mainly just to spread the love. Want to sit these, put these cuttings together, get them rooted, and hopefully sell them. I have 10 trees myself right now, LSU Purple and Brown Turkey, and they're doing great. These cuttings came off of the LSU Purples that I have. Show you some videos of that following. But I want to show you how I do the cutting. So I put together a mix, and this is my mix here. It's coconut husk with some perlite and a little bit of fertilizer, just a real mild fertilizer, nothing with not a lot of nitrogen in it. Mainly just to get the roots going. I'm using a rooting hormone. I'm not going to say the name because they're not sponsoring this video. I don't have sponsors. One day, you know, maybe somebody has something they want me to try the product. Please send it to me. I am always game to try something new. So please send it my way. But I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Just give you an idea how I'm doing these cuttings. For those of you that's out here, if you're here in the South Texas region, I am in the Houston area. I'm south of Houston, about 40 miles south of Houston. That's where I'm at. But like I said, I'm going to be selling these cuttings to my local community, my folks around here, to be able to spread some LSU Purple. One of the reasons why I'm doing it is because fruit trees and stuff like that is just so expensive nowadays. Even the big box stores, I mean, you can't go buy a fruit tree for under 40 bucks, I don't think. God, I mean, and that's cheap. If you find them, that's cheap. I'll be totally honest with you. I'm a clearance rack shopping kind of guy. I'm frugal. So, but yeah, I want to do this. I mean, I'm gonna ask $15 for these cuttings. I'll show y'all an example of the cuttings I got, and then we'll go from there. So I'll show you what I got. This is what I have. So I showed you my mix, my potting mix. All right, I got these. I guess call them these tree cups. I guess you call them from Amazon. These things are a little too big. So what I'm doing is I actually cut them back. Okay. So I take these and I just cut them back. They're pretty easy. And I just cut them to about this size. All right. That's fine. Okay. That's plenty for the size cuttings that I'm going to be doing. The root, this should be plenty enough. I think just going with these real big ones, it's just that much more material you got to put in there. I don't think you need that much to get to do rooting. At least for fig trees. I'm sure some other trees like oak trees and things that have a real big taproot, I'd say, yeah, but not figs. Figs don't have like a big taproot. Their roots spread out more. And a fig is really more of a shrub in a sense than a tree. So that's what I do. I take these, I cut them like this. I'm just showing you an example. Like this right here is cutting a couple of them at a time because they're not that hard. I mean, these are just from Amazon. They're not expensive. They're pretty cheap. I think it's like 50 of them for like $19.99 or something like that. And granted, this is, you know, March 3rd of 2026. So that's the price of them right now. So this here, I just cut it and it's, you know, 2. And so I'm just going to show you an example of how to do this. Here's a couple more. I'll cut these real quick. All right, be careful when you're cutting with scissors. Watch your fingers. This, just discard. I'm not keeping that for anything. All right, so I did 5 of them. So nice, simple, done. All right, so here's my shovel, my little shovel. So all I do is I just pack these in here real quick. Show you an example of how I do this. Here you go, like that, nice and simple. Okay, pack these up with this potting mix. Nothing crazy. I mean, you knock out 5 of them in no time. Like I said, I've done 60 so far. And wanted to show you all and share how I do this. Do these other two. There we go. One more. Knock this out real quick. Yeah, nice and easy. There. That's done. Look how quick that was. 5 of them. Bam. All right. Now, these are some of the cuttings that I got. I cut these about a month ago. Okay. I had them just sitting in a bucket with some sitting in some mulch, kept them a little moist, you know, so they'll stay green. And I got my nips here, my pruners. Got a sanitizer solution. Sanitize my pruners. Okay. And I'll cut this bottom part off a little bit right here. Okay, see if these pruners will do it. Oh, that's pretty hard. Might have to get my... There we go. Got it. Whew, that was hard. Yeah, it's still green. So I'll even show y'all, look. You see that? Still green. So, all right, we're doing 5. I'm gonna make them nice and long. I got, like I said, I've done 65. I got plenty of these. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess what? I'm gonna use this top portion here, nice and long. I want them nice and long. That way, if people I'm selling these to, I want y'all to have a nice, rooty, vigorous tree. I ain't gonna cut little bitty stubs like this and say, here you go. No, I want you to have something nice. So get something started. All right, from there, I got the rooting compound. All right. So, give me a second. Let me get my tray set up here. Bear with me. Set this up real quick. I'm not using these. All right, so I use a little brush for an applicator for the rooting compound. All right. And I'm gonna repack these as they pack down, but you know, that's my thing. I'm not scoring these, okay? I did 30 of them and I scored them. And I want to see, and I'm doing another 35 now. And I'm not gonna score them. I'm gonna see which ones root the best or the quickest and see how it goes. I've heard different methods. I've rooted them before and I had a very good success rate and I didn't score them. So, but I have several nodes that's gonna be on the ground that should start roots. So I just dust it with the paintbrush. Okay. I do that. What you got, Luke? And then I just stick that rascal in here, pack it around. I'm gonna add a little more soil to this, but it's nice and deep. Okay. Got a long branch. It'll start rooting, but it has a long branch, several nodes to it to sprout from. So this should just do just fine. All right, I'm gonna do another one. This is one of the bigger sticks here. Luke, hush. You don't need to be barking. I know you hear something. That's your train. All right, so here's another one. Take it and dust it up here pretty good. That's gonna be under the surface of the soil mix here. Put that in there. Tighten it up. I'm gonna put some more dirt around it. Tighten it up. And that's it. You know, nice and easy. Get these other ones here. All right. I'll knock these other ones out real quick. But that's it. It's pretty straightforward. Not hard at all. I think in about 30 days or so, you'll start seeing some little sprouts coming out here. You have some little small roots starting. Like I said, I did this before with the trees that I have now. I got 10 of them. And I actually gave away a few. I gave away probably 10. I did like 20. And they did great, you know. No problem. So I got all these here.
So I'm gonna spread the love around. And like I said, I'm just gonna charge, $15 for these. You can't buy a fig tree in the box stores or anywhere else. I mean, they start at $39 and go up to, Lord, I've seen them $75 for fig trees. God forbid you get something like a nice size citrus tree or something. Oh my God. I mean, they start over $50 nowadays. I mean, that's just ridiculous for that nowadays. People do landscaping now for their homes. I've seen people, they have a home, $300,000 home. $300,000 still a lot for a house, but $300,000 home. And it's, how much? For the people, I see people doing 30, 40, 50,000, $60,000 for landscaping. And when I say landscaping, I mean, I'm not talking about immaculate, $1 million, $2 million homes, $30,000, $300,000 house, which is a nice house, but still that much money. Oh my God, breaks my heart. And hey, if you got the money, you like to spend it on that, great, happy for you. I'm glad you do. Me, I'm gonna go shop clearance. It just pains me to spend that kind of money. I have a nice little yard. I say a little yard. I got a big yard. I got over 3 acres here. So I have a nice little quote, quote, homestead. But I have a lot of beds around my house. But all of my stuff that I have, I got food, pear trees, citrus trees, fig trees, mirliton. Lord, what else do I got? Dragon fruit, grapes, blackberries, asparagus. I have a lot of stuff that I've planted, and it's the stuff that just repeats. It comes back year after year. I want not just have a garden, but I want it to be edible. That's my thing. Share it with my kids. They even got blueberries. My grandson loves blueberries. I planted 6 blueberry bushes. So I don't think I'll have any blueberries this year, but I'm hoping next year we'll have some nice little bushes. He'll be able to go pick some blueberries in the summertime. But we'll have a whole bunch of other stuff here to pick. Also have elderberries. I got a mess of elderberry bushes that I have here on my place now. So that's it. Simple, easy. Wanted to share this real quick. I got some more video footage that's going to follow this. I took some video earlier, and I'll be totally honest with you. I goofed. I forgot. I thought I turned my mic on, and I didn't. And I shot about 8 minutes of video. No noise. So I'll give some background noise, what I did before. But I'll show some video of that. And yeah, so like I said, if y'all can, please comment, send me comments. If you're local here, shoot me a comment, reach out to me. We can chat real quick. If you want some LSU purple fig trees, let me know. I have 65 now. Actually more. I have several more that I had sprouted before, and I'll show y'all those. I'll show some that are sprouting right now, and I'll give y'all a clip of that. So, but yeah, shoot me some comments. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for tuning in, watching this. I'm hoping to have more videos down the road. I'm just getting started with this. Like I said, I had a technical difficulty. I'm learning, but I want to say thanks to those of you that are watching. Thanks to any of you that contribute. I'm always looking to learn, always looking to share. So please reach out to me. I would love to talk to you anywhere you're from. I would like to learn what you're climbing. I'm zone 9 here in the United States. So I'm pretty far south. So if you want to talk about, cherry trees and apples and stuff like that, I'm not the guy to talk to. My area can't sustain that, and I'm not even going to try to waste my time with it. But here in the South, I'm growing some Southern stuff. So muscadine's next. So thank you again for watching. Look forward to hearing from some of you. Have a good day.